Narcissists lie all the time, and you're constantly trying to figure out how can you trap them in their own lies. In this video, I'm going to give you one question that gets them and traps them in their own lies. You got to stay and figure out what this is. How do you trap them in their own lies? I know it seems so crazy to try to figure that out. If you can figure this out, I know it's crazy because I've seen this on the stand, in court, in depositions. How can you do this? They slither away, and you feel like so frustrated all the time. Hey, I'm Rebecca Zung. I'm an attorney. I am a best-selling author. I'm also a narcissist negotiation expert, and I've helped literally thousands of people in real life and millions of people through this channel, help break them free so that they can take back their lives and move on and create new beginnings and new futures. And if that's something that you want to do too, I encourage you to go ahead and subscribe here and hit that bell. So today we're going to be talking about that one question that traps a narcissist in their own lies. So what's that one question that makes them squirm and completely exposes them? And that question is, can you repeat that? That's it. It sounds simple, right? But let's break it down as to why this question is so devastating for a narcissist. And I've seen it in all different types of scenarios. I'm going to not only break it down, but explain to you how to use it the right way. So why can you repeat that? And why does that completely destroy a narcissist's lies? So narcissists don't lie like normal people. They don't just make up one story and stick to it. They are constantly gaslighting and twisting the truth to fit the moment. That's why a lot of times as lawyers, we take depositions or we have them create a situation where they have a sworn statement. Maybe it's a financial affidavit, maybe it's a request for admission or something like that, because you want them to stick to a statement. But even if it's a text message here or it's an email there, they're always going to say one thing here and another thing over there because they twist the truth to fit the moment. They contradict themselves without even realizing it. They can say one thing in 5 minutes and then 5 minutes later say completely something else. They gaslight you so that you start questioning your own memory. And then they'll even say, because I had to do that, I'm not sticking to this because blah, blah, blah. I mean, they have their reason for it in that moment. But here's the problem. Lies are hard to remember. So when you ask them to repeat what they just said, you force them into a trap because now they have to recall what they made up, some story that they never planned to keep consistent in the first place. So comment below, have you ever caught a narcissist contradicting themselves? And what did they do? Let's share these experiences, all right? It just say total liars in the comments. I would just put total liars in the comments. What happens when you ask a narcissist to repeat themselves? So they're either going to stall for time. What do you mean? They change the subject. What does it matter? They accuse you of being difficult. Oh, now you're interrogating me. Oh, why are you bringing that up now? You're interrupting me. You're too loud. They change the subject. Or if they try to repeat themselves, they change the details. They try to prove that you're lying. They get extremely defensive. They start talking about something else. They actually start accusing you of things. Well, let's talk about your past. Let's talk about the things that you've done. They get louder. They start smearing you. It becomes like all about all sorts of noise on the other end of things. The best thing about asking them this question, though, is that it sets them up for inconsistency. It sets them up for this pattern of being able to show, well, hey, they said this on one time, they said this on another time. and being able to show their pattern of lying. And that way you'll be able to demonstrate how they're liars, how they don't keep their word, how they are not people of truth in whatever scenario it is that you want to demonstrate. Because here, let me tell you something. Whatever situation you are in, being a person of integrity is going to be relevant. Whether it's a job situation, whether it's a court situation, or whatever situation it is, people don't like liars. Judges certainly hate liars. Bosses certainly don't like liars. So if you can demonstrate that the person that you're dealing with is not a person of integrity, then it's certainly going to be relevant. Narcissists have a confession to make, and that is that they are way more afraid of you than you are of them, especially in court cases, mediation cases, or any kind of cases where you have to negotiate with them. But you know what? I have a confession to make too. I'm sick and tired of these people bullying you and making you feel exhausted and paying way too much in attorney's fees and dragging you through the mud. My name is Rebecca Zung, and I'm an attorney. I've been recognized by U.S. News as one of the best lawyers in America. And in fact, I was so sick and tired of these people bullying you that I started studying narcissism so that I could beat them in the courtroom. And now I'm here to make the case so that you can win too. I developed a 4-part proven blueprint that has helped tens of thousands of people take back their freedom, win, and get back their power. And now I'm sharing it with you in a special live event, Outsmart the Narcissist, the 4-part proven plan to take back your power. 4 simple steps, 1 free live event, 1 free hour of your life. That's what stands between you being in hell and you being free. Join me, click the link for Outsmart the Narcissist, the 4-step proven plan to take back your power. Just click the link and let's go. You definitely want to be able to demonstrate that this person is not a person of their word. So if you want to trap them in their lies, just ask them to repeat themselves. Ask them to repeat themselves in writing for sure, because that's going to be the best place that you can trap them. Can you repeat that? What did you say about that? What did you say about when you were going to pick the kids up at the bus stop again? Could you repeat that for me again? What did you say about when you were going to be paying me that money? What did you say about that? Ask them to repeat things again, because if they always change the details. Could you give me the details again about what you promised this? Ask them to repeat those details. I mean, you can always use this when the question is going to serve you. All right. So you don't say, can you repeat that specifically? You can use specifics. So like in arguments, in legal situations, if they're lying in text messages, just to clarify, can you confirm exactly what you said about X or about Y? Just give me the details again about this. If they told you something about that, what they contradicted, about something else, can you just repeat exactly how you explained this the last time? I'm just, not completely clear about the details on something. You just act like you're just, like you don't know. Like, I'm just really kind of fuzzy on the details on that. I act like you're the one who's not completely clear. I know I'm the one who doesn't really know. Just help me understand. Help me understand a little bit more. They'll hate that because they're trapped now in their own stories once they figure out. But you act like you're the innocent one when you're trying to get them to repeat the details. What happens when that narcissist understands that or realizes that you're onto them? When they realize that you're now starting to establish this pattern, it is going to send them into a panic, and they're going to switch tactics. They're going to deflect and blame it on you. Oh, now you're accusing me. What are you writing stuff down? They're going to play the victim. Oh, what do you have to do? You're going to keep your little diary, and they're going to like make fun of you or whatever. Who cares? You continue to write stuff down. You continue to take your little journal. You put it in your phone. You do whatever you need to do. They may get aggressive. oh, you're ridiculous. Oh, I don't have time for this. They're going to play the victim. I can't believe you don't trust me. Don't fall prey to that. You do what you need to do to take care of yourself. But here's what you can do. Stay calm, stay quiet, and you just let them destroy themselves, all right? You let them be contradictory and you just document. The more they talk, the more they do their thing, the more they expose themselves, all right? Those become your gifts. It can be frustrating as can be. Of course, it can be frustrating, but you just keep track. To recap, the number one question that traps a narcissist is some version of can you repeat that? It forces them to recall their own lie. They're going to contradict themselves. They're going to stall. They're going to get defensive. They use it in arguments, texts, legal matters, gaslighting situations. You stay calm. You let them have their tantrum, have their breakdown, panic, whatever they're going to do. Let them expose themselves. It's fine. You don't have to worry about what they're doing. You can just watch it as if you're watching the news or whatever. You respond, don't react. You observe, don't absorb their lies, and just watch them crumble under their own deception. It doesn't have anything to do with you other than that you get to document, write it down, and establish a pattern and expose them. If this video helped you, make sure that you like it and share it. And if you haven't subscribed, make sure you do that now. Subscribe, hit that notification bell. This show is sponsored by BetterHelp. We often talk about red flags we should avoid, but what if we focus more on green flags in friends and partners, whether you're dating, married, building a friendship, or just working on yourself from time to time? So how about we work on the relationships that are gonna love you back, including yourself? I know for me, therapy's been absolutely game-changing and learning how to love myself, set boundaries, and overcome all sorts of blocks I didn't even realize I was creating for myself. I just knew I wanted to be the best version of myself that I could be. What I love about BetterHelp is that they make therapy totally accessible and convenient. The network is totally diverse, more than 30,000 credentialed therapists with a wide range of specialties. Plus, if you don't gel with one, you can just easily switch therapists anytime at no extra cost. Discover your relationship green flags with BetterHelp. Visit betterhelp.com/negotiate today to get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/negotiate. Have you been looking for a natural way to relieve aches or discomfort or stress? CBD gummies from Cornbread Hemp are formulated to work with your body instead of against it. I have really close family members and friends who have dealt with stress or health issues, really severe health issues, and I have seen this work amazing miracles for them. And what I love about their products is that not only does it help relieve discomfort or stress or sleeplessness, but they're actually third-party lab tested and USDA approved, and they're organic, so they ensure safety and purity. And right now, Negotiate Your Best Life podcast listeners can save 30% on their first order. Just head to cornbreadhemp.com/negotiate and use the code negotiate at your checkout. That's cornbreadhemp.com/negotiate and use the code negotiate. The next video that I want you to watch is something that will help you understand why narcissists are actually more afraid of you than you are of them, why narcissists are actually terrified of you. It will completely help you see the true version of a narcissist inside. So watch that next. And remember that today is a great day to start negotiating your best life. And I will see you in that next video.